What's going on, Foodie fam? We're here. We're back in the building, and by the title, a lot of you clicked on, and others clicked on just because you've been rocking with me for so long. Basically, have I sold out for a little bit of change? Now, this is going to be a longer video because I need to break everything down in little small bites for a lot of individuals to be able to digest that with a little more ease as to how all of this works out when you become a brand. And a lot of you that are watching the video right now, a lot of you are about to become a brand, and I just want to let you know the steps to this game. Because when you're hustling, it takes a minute to get here. When you're hustling, don't hustle backwards. We'll talk about not messing up the house money momentarily. I've been doing this now for over 11 years for a lot of individuals that are just finding me because of the Burger King commercial. Or maybe you're just hearing about me and it might have been off of another video that I've done. Either way, however you got here right now, thank you for being here. Please be sure to, turn the notification bell on because I drop hot fire every single week. Be sure to subscribe because I just try to provide you all with a little bit of entertainment at the end of the day. And I greatly appreciate you being here. You could be anywhere else here on this platform, but you're rocking out with me. Now let's get up off into the video something proper. See, I'm talking to you direct. I'm not talking away from you. I'm not turning it into a funny skit. I am talking to you, to my Foodie fam. A lot of my Foodie fam already know how this works. But for a lot of individuals that do not know, please allow me to inform you as to how this works. It's easy to sit there and say that somebody, quote unquote, sold out. But do you know that companies buy in long before anyone actually sells anything? They have to buy in. You have to be a product and or have the ability to sell a product for companies to buy in. There has to be something that is unique, that is special about you. Something that the people want, something that these companies feel that they need to help push their product. Now, what I do here on this very platform is I do food reviews. It's real simple. Mostly fast food reviews, but ultimately I can do all food reviews, but I know what it is that my Foodie fam is checking for, so that's what I try to keep on this particular channel, fast food reviews, because we all have access to that at the end of the day. We don't always have access to a lot of the restaurants that I go to unless you live in that city and or you plan on passing through that city, right? So why watch those videos? But when it comes to fast food, McDonald's, Burger King, Sonic, Hardee's, Checkers, you know what I'm saying? Shake Shack, Fat Burger, whatever the case may be, you know by the time that video is over, you can run up to your local spot and see for yourself if you love it or not. Now, I've done more commercials than just Burger King. You probably found me on Burger King commercial, right? The one that's airing pretty heavy. However, I've done more commercials than just Burger King. I've done Little Caesars, I've done McDonald's, I've done Taco Bell. I've done more commercials than just Burger King. It just so happens that Burger King is on a much larger scale right now. As a company, they invested more into those commercials. Those commercials are going to air more. They're going to air longer. More eyes will be on those commercials as far as Burger King. But doesn't mean that I've sold out. Doesn't mean that I sold out because my last two videos that are Burger King related happen to be positive reviews, and I happen to be in a Burger King commercial. I see where you're going. I understand how you've drawn that conclusion, but let me help you with something. Burger King can still get negative reviews on this very channel, even though I'm in their Whopper commercial. They may come out with a burger that I particularly do not care for, and I'm going to give it to you real, and I'm going to rate that burger as such. Because I've been doing this for the past 11 years. Burger King has been watching me saying, listen, we have a whole campaign we want to do. Who best will fit this campaign? And so they grabbed myself, they grabbed two other young women, bung bung. They also grabbed me for another commercial, bung bung. And I'm in there, right? I'm there. My face is there. My voice piece is there. My likeness is there. Why? Because it makes sense. It wouldn't make sense for me to do, I don't know, a vacuum commercial. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm over here with such and such vacuum brand, just vacuuming up stuff, blah, 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 blah. Like, that wouldn't make sense for me. I'd say no. I've said no to plenty other deals because it doesn't make sense for my brand. I don't see a point to do it. But when it comes to this fast food game, this QSR game, quick service restaurant game, when they decide to hit me up, yes, I am going to do it if it makes sense. It has to make sense. I'm about my burgers. I enjoy my chicken sandwiches. I do. I don't mind a good taco. I've had plenty of bad tacos. I don't mind a good taco. Holla at me. You see what I'm saying to you? Like, whatever direction you want to go in the fast food space, you can holler at me. And if you don't get at me, feel free to get at any other food critic online. But we make sense when it comes to talking about your product, because this is what we do on a day-to-day basis anyway. But I've sold out. I mean, at least that's what the comments say. I've sold out. And I'm just trying to make heads or tails of it, because they didn't buy me at the end of the day. What it is they brought me into their campaign. They didn't buy Dame Drops. I'm going to give them great reviews. I'm going to give them negative reviews. I'm still going to do what it is that I do. If I happen to like something, should I say that I don't? Is that what you want from me? If I like something, should I say that I do not like it to make you more comfortable with what it is that I do? See, I'm looking at you now because I'm waiting for that answer. You're like, oh, well, damn, they done purchased you, man. You up in a nationwide commercial, so that means you ain't never gonna say nothing bad about their food ever again. I'm still rating it. I'm still rating their food as I would rate it had I not been in a Burger King commercial. I still give this, they still would have got the same rating on my most recent review with the Impossible Patty switch on a Bacon King. They still would have got a 4-piece. They still would have got a 4-piece regardless of the commercial. That goes for anybody, a Subway, a Jersey Mike's, you know what I'm saying? It don't matter who you are. At the end of the day, my contracts read the same. That's all part of my negotiation. I don't have somebody else negotiating for me. I negotiate my contracts for myself, always been that way. It's a non-exclusive deal. Let's ever be so clear about that. If any QSR wants me exclusively to no longer work with any other QSR, I'm telling you right now, off the muscle, the talks gotta start at 5 milli rock for the year. 5 milli rock for the year. That's where it's starting. That's how I feel. That's where I value myself, my worth, my talents. That's where I value it at for the year. 5 milli rock. And I won't rock with nobody else if that's what we're doing. But other than that, it's a non-exclusive deal, and whatever product it is that I'm talking about in your commercial, that's what that's for. That's what that contract is for, right? But at the end of the day, if you're still putting out good and or bad product, after this commercial, I'm still gonna do what it is that I do right here on this very platform that I have been doing for the past 11 years. Giving my foodie fam the real. That's just how it's gonna go. Now, for anything that I get paid for right here on YouTube, anything that I get paid for, I don't rate it. Sometimes I just actually forget to rate food because I'm so like wrapped in what I'm talking about. But other than that, I do not rate the food if I'm getting paid for it. I've said this many videos ago. I'm saying it again right here, right now. I showcase the food. I show the food to you, so then therefore you can go off and do whatever you want to do and find out if it's a 1, if it's a 2, or a -2, boo-boo to food, if it's a 3 or if it's a 4 out the door, if it's a 5 all day banger, if it's a 20 on the money, if it's a 100 run it. You get to figure that out for yourself. All I'm gonna do is showcase it to you and let you know that it's out there. That's all I'm gonna do, all right? But if it's not a paid review and it just happens to be YouTube ads that are running over the video, I'm gonna get paid by YouTube anyway, right? So, but I'm gonna rate it because it's not paid by said company of the product that I'm actually reviewing. Now, let's keep something else ever so real. For those of you that always feel that a content creator, he or she may be selling out because they decide to go ahead and work with a particular company and get paid and get their worth, if you feel that you no longer want to support these creators for making money outside of this platform, for securing the bag to take care of their families outside of this platform, ultimately you're going to stop watching YouTube altogether, because there's a lot of us, I'm going to say actually probably over 65% on this platform, over 65, that are getting paid big money outside of YouTube to still showcase hot fire to our audience. So if by chance you feel that you can no longer trust your favorite content creators out there doing the 1-2 thing in the food space, in the do-it-yourself space. You know what I'm saying? In the toy review space, right? In the beauty space, like whatever the case may be, whatever category it may be, car reviews, blah, blah, blah. Everybody is getting paid by somebody outside of YouTube to talk about their product and bring it to their fan base, to those that watch what they do at the end of the day, right? That's how this business works. This is a business model now. It's not YouTube fun and games, you know, from back in 2005 when YouTube first got its start. It's a business model now. It's a take care of yourself, take care of your families and your people's models now. It's bigger than what it was. And a lot of you will not understand that until you get in this game. I'm not the only food critic online that has secured a bag outside of YouTube. I'm not, and I won't be. And for those that have not already secured a bag, trust and believe within the next year to the next 3 to 5 years, they too are going to get approached to secure the bag outside of this very platform. And what? Because they've done so to take care of their families, you're gonna stop watching them? They're still keeping it 100 with you. The same way I'm doing in this very video right now, right here, where I'm telling you I'm not going to rate anything I'm getting paid for, but yes, I'm gonna continue getting my money up because I'm a father at the end of the day. Before I did YouTube, I was a dad, still. So my responsibility is to take care of my household, and I'm gonna do that by any means necessary. My girls have opportunities today that I did not have coming up. Social media has provided me opportunities today that I did not have coming up. And I'm going to take those opportunities and I'm going to run with those opportunities and I'm going to create a future for my kids with those opportunities every single day. I am currently out here right now, Baltimore, Maryland. What up to my Baltimore family? I'm about to slide to Cleveland, Ohio. For the past 2 months, I have been filming, busting my ass, filming Project Dame, and still delivering hot fire right here on this very platform to make sure that I continued supporting my foodie fam with visual entertainment, things that we could talk about, things that we could laugh about, amidst still filming for my project that's gonna drop next year, right? Early next year. My thing is this. I came into this game alone. When I say I came into this game alone, I came up off into this YouTube hustle, doing in-car food reviews. I was the only creator doing it. You see what I'm saying to you? Back in 2009? We're 2020. How many creators deep are we right now doing in-car food reviews? So I opened the door. What I'm dropping next year, the project I'm dropping next year is going to open even more doors. I will be so proud to announce what I am the very first to do when this joint drops as a black man coming up in this game right here. I am going to be so proud to announce what I'm going to announce at the time when Project Dame drops, because of my foodie fam that has been supporting me from day one when I came up off in this game doing in-car food reviews. You have allowed me to leverage up, to take it to the next level, to be in the elevator of food reviews and to be able to hit every single floor all the way to the top. Everybody's not gonna like that. And I get it, and I'm cool with that. I'll have plenty of trolls and haters along the way. I'm cool with that. That's fine by me. Individuals that wanna talk, I'm cool with that. Do your thing, baby. Because at the end of the day, whatever negative energy that anybody has about what it is that I'm doing has absolutely nothing to do with me. They're not the ones that handle my household affairs. Not the ones that make sure that my kids are good long after I'm gone off this earth. They are not the ones. That's my responsibility as a father first, before anything else, before an entertainer, before a food critic, before a television host, before anything else. I am a father first. And I'm gonna take care of mine by any means necessary. Whether that's YouTube, television commercials, movie deals, I don't care what it is. I'm gonna handle my business as a grown man first and foremost. And whatever I could do for somebody else to help them see their dreams through and begin to live it up big, begin to create their own blueprint. I am going to so be about that life and support them all the way through. So when you get an opportunity to pay it forward because somebody gave you an opportunity, you pay it forward. Yeah, they're going to call you everything under the sun. But the one thing you ain't going to call me is broke, because I'm going to keep getting mine. So if I'm a sellout for taking care of my kids, then I'm a sellout every single day to take care of my kids. And on that note, Playboy, I holla. I got Project Dame to finish filming.